James, you here?
He's not here.
Oh, okay. I just wondered if he would be back from doing community service.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be back. But not after finishing job of beautifying the highways of Springfield.
Ooh. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, Alan just left here to go pick him up and buy him out of his unfortunate situation.
No. The arrangement that Philip made with the judge was that James would do community service.
Oh, yeah, by arrangement. You're referring to the bribe that Philip paid the judge, you know, to keep James out of a life of prison. Oh, Lord.
Where is Philip?
I don't know, ask Seth. He took the company jet and flew to parts unknown.
Great.
Come on, sit down.
What is that you're drinking?
Gin. Okay, hand me a glass.
Can't believe this.
Oh, sit down, please. Take a load off. Come on. Yuck.
Alex, I don't know. You know, James seemed to be doing so good before Philip came back to town. And you know, the irony is I used to dream about Philip coming back and think that we would fix all of the things that had gone wrong.
Oh, yeah, it didn't happen, did it? No, in fact, it seems like all hell's broken loose since he got back.
Yes.
Yeah.
When he first came back, I thought it would be Lizzie. I thought we would lose Lizzie for sure, but now something has changed between the two of them, and she seems better than she ever has.
Well, she does seem happy.
She is happy. We just had a wonderful day. I just keep hoping this thing with James just...
It will be the dark before the dawn?
Yes, yes, that.
Yeah.
That maybe, I don't know, maybe this thing will be what brings them closer together for something better and not the lifelong pattern that Philip has with Alan.
The pattern. Well, I think it's a pretty tough pattern to break, you know. It's just more like a whole, you know, long legacy. You know, if it makes you feel any better to talk, I'm here for you.
Philip? Where are you?
I'm actually in California with Rick. We're visiting Ed.
Oh, I wish you'd told me.
Sorry. It was sort of last minute. Everything okay?
No, everything is not even remotely okay. Alan paid to get James out of community service. And I know, I was one who thought that you were wrong when you had him arrested, but this is worse. This is exactly what you went through with Alan. One minute it's tough love, and the next it's having brandies at the club. Philip, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm just worried, you know, and I don't know what to do. This is the same pattern with him over and over again.
I'll fix it. Somehow.
No, you're not even in town. I'll figure something out. I'm just worried, and I basically wanted you to know. Well, it's good to see you're using this time productively.
Well, Beth, well, why don't you sit down and join us? Here, I'll give you half of my burger.
Nobody asked you to pay off somebody so James could avoid his punishment.
I generally don't wait for anyone to ask me to do anything.
James was perfectly willing to make amends and do his time.
I think willing is an overstatement.
You stay out of this.
Not a problem.
Beth, James has been through quite a lot in his 18 years, and I was just trying to give him every advantage possible.
Don't even pretend that this has to do with James. You're loving this. This is the perfect way for you to ensure that James stays mad at his father and you stay in control. You had no right. He's my son.
Beth, he's my grandson. I have to tell you, I'm a little surprised. I thought that you would be pleased with this, but it's obvious to me that you don't mind if he picks up someone else's garbage.
The point is that if you keep coming to his rescue like this, he never learns that there are consequences to his actions.
I think Philip made that very clear when he had him arrested. But as I recall, you didn't like that either, did you?
What I don't like is when you or Philip make these drastic choices without consulting me first.
You know, I was very proud of you there for a minute when you stood up to Philip the way you did. But that didn't last very long, did it? You just slid right back to his side, didn't you?
This has nothing to do with Philip.
It always has to do with Philip.
What are you implying?
When Philip came back to town, you weren't his top priority, were you? I think that's been rather hard for you to swallow, too.
That is ridiculous.
Is it? You've always made him the center of your world. But then, when he's not around, you go to the young writer Henry Bradshaw, and we both know what that's about, don't we?
I never want to hear you say that again, or I swear on my life, I will.
What could you possibly threaten me with, Beth?
You don't want to know.
Sweetie, what's wrong?
Oh, Lizzie is happy. She's marrying Bill, becoming the strong, independent woman I always hoped that she would be. Because she found a way to separate herself from it all.
You mean from Alan?
Alan and Philip. All of it. And now here's James right smack in the middle of it. And I don't know what to do.
Oh, sweet.
Ready for some home cooking?
Always ready for you, sweetheart.
I should go. You guys have
I'm
fun.
sorry. No.
It's
I'll be
terrific.
there in a minute. Sweetie, you know, you can be like Lizzie. I mean, you can be independent too. It's just your choice. And Beth, I would stand right next to you when you shake James and tell him that he did the right thing when he tried to become independent from this family.
And where does that leave his father? Because that's what Philip is, no matter how entangled he is with Alan. I can't ask Philip to not be a part of James' life.
Sweetie, I didn't say that. Oh, this isn't just about James, is it, darling?
No, I guess it's not. I don't even like saying it out loud, you know. But there's still something there between us, me and Philip. Always has been. Probably always will be.
Beth, there always has been, there always will be, and there is no probably about it.
Just not very lucky in love, Mom. Oh, it just scares the hell out of me.
Honey, you don't have to rush it, you know? I mean, you and Philip can be parents, you can be friends, and then when it happens, and it will, it will just happen over time. And that's what you've got plenty of, sweetie. You've got so much time. You've got all the time in the world.